Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jeremy or Germs PC. I will be your caster today for the match of the Ohio State University at Buckeye Gaming Collective Scarlet CSGO team versus the Purdue CSGO team. It's going to be a good match today. We have two very good teams currently coming into this at 2-0. We've already are in the match, so we should be getting that for you shortly. Let's take a look real quick at what happened with Purdue with the first two matches this season. They were able to take down Michigan 2-1 on a decisive victory on both Nuke and Inferno. And then against the University of Illinois, they were able to take them down 2-0, leaving them with a 2-0 record coming into this. The Ohio State University Buckeye Gaming Collective Scarlet team was able to win against University of Wisconsin-Madison 2-0, and then got a forfeit against the Louisiana Institute at Edwardsville. Now, as we can see, we are currently into the second round, as it looks as though Team Scarlet has already taken the first round. They are starting on the CT side with Purdue starting on the T side, and we are on to the match. We see that currently Anas is in a 1v2 scenario, and they are able to take it. I think we see currently they're able to full buy on Purdue's side, with Scarlet currently also on a full buy. Dana is on the scout, and it looks like we have some heavy presence coming in toward this long area as Purdue is looking to make a long take. Cyber is able to get the first kill on Comrade as they look to push further into long. There's going to be one more player lurking there. He's able to get the first one, but unfortunately Joma goes down as Cyber goes in for more kills. They're going to be smoking the cross. Currently 3 people holding this A site as all 4 Ts are currently making their way through there. They're able to get onto the site. They don't know if one's still sitting there. Are they going to be able to clear it? They are not. Daniel's able to get one. He's currently still sitting on site. It's currently a 2v2 as Nutsi is trying to creep through that smoke, trying to get as much as they can. Bomb has been planted for safe. One person on site. Dana is able to get the first kill, and Anas with the second kill. A beautiful retake scenario as Buckeye Gaming Collective is able to take a third round for their CT side. This is going to be an interesting match. As we can see, they're able to get the defuse with ease. As we go into the next round, it looks as though they're going to be able to force it up again. Purdue currently has another buy coming in with maybe some FAMASs. It looks like a scout for Shadow Sneak. And overall, a generally good buy coming in from both sides. As you can see, the utility is at a very high. And we see that there are 2 players from the Ts currently going into the B tons, trying to get that early aggression. And then 2 more of the Ts currently going in through mid. You have one of the Purdue looking for any kind of long aggression from Buckeye Gaming. And the bomb is in a nice, safe, tucked position near T-spawn. Overall, taking a look, it looks like they're going to try to take some mid control. Nusti is trying to look to see if he can get any kills from mid. The CTs have backed up closer to site. They're waiting to see if anyone's going to push too far. As we see 3 players currently creeping their way towards Cat, it looks like they're going to line up some smokes and try to get this Cat push going. Cyber is currently looking for the first pick. They have the smoke to cross. Daniel is aware of this, and he's going to try... Ooh, looks like they're going to try to go for a bit of a boost here. As you can see that they're currently boosted on top of each other, unable to really see anything. They're going to go for it. 3 Ts currently on them, going on all 5 now. Daniel is going to have to go big against these Ts, but it looks like he's going to get headshotted immediately by Cyber, as there's currently 5 Ts that have been able to... Oh, another shot on Cyber. But Josh is able to pull it back, taking 2 kills from CT area. He has to go back now that the Ts are currently on the bomb. They're able to get the bomb down. 30 seconds still left. It's going to be a 3v3 retake as he's coming up through CT. It looks like Kuro is going to get the first kill on Dana on Cat, with Uokai unable to... Joma with another one. But it looks like Uokai is going to go big, and Kuro is going to steal one of his kills, and it is a first map round for Purdue. Currently looking at the CT economy, it's not looking very good. It looks like they're going to be able to buy next round, but this is probably going to end up being a full save as Daniel has a full... No, it looks like they're going to force it up for this one. Looks like they're going for the whole kit and caboodle with a deagle buy. Daniel has full utility. It looks like they're definitely going for this. As we can see, 3 CTs are currently stationed in the A area. Uakawi is taking a very early aggression, and Noosty is able to get the first kill on the guy in lower tons. Little do they know that there's only one person still on B. They could easily overrun this guy and go from there, but it looks like they're just going to take it nice and slow, see if there's any more aggression, and go from there. 2 players currently on Cat. Looks like Bomb's going to go Cat too. Josh is probably going to hear this from CT as they see they are going towards Cat. They're able to chuck a nade quickly to try to stint the rush, but it looks like they're still going to try to go for it anyway. Looks like Uwu is currently sitting in long, trying to clear that area. He sees one in Goose. He sees one on site as well, so he knows that there's 2 on site. They're going to quickly push on this area. Nifty is able to get the first kill on Daniel, and Uwakawi is able to get the guy on Comrade. Looks like Josh and Decapitators are going to try to go for this, maybe get an AK or 2 to save into the next round, but overall, this was a force buy that did not pan out well, and as you can see, Joma gets the first one, and Cyber goes down to 2 rounds on the board for Purdue. Buckeye Gaming currently at 3. We're probably going to see a full save, maybe Joma taking a deagle or something like that. There we go. Yeah, maybe Daniel going for a P250. Other than that, though, we're looking at saves across the board as a full buy is currently going out for Purdue. They have enough economy at what it looks like to force if they were to somehow lose this round, but it's looking more and more likely that they're going to be able to take this round with not too much buying coming in from the CT side. As you can see, Josh is able to get the first one. He's going all the way up top mid. I don't know if he realizes this, but there's one currently in lower. He's currently getting gunned down. He's unable to get it. Comrade gets taken out. And currently Anas is trying to get the headshot angle, but he knows that there's a T creeping up around here. He's getting spammed. He's at 70 health, and he's unable to get the kill. Dana with the P250 and Daniel with the P250 are now the only 2 people left, and they're currently on the A site. Cyber's able to get the first. Ooh, he's spraying through the smoke, unable to get the first one. Looks like Noosty is going to steal Cyber's kill, and a clean 3rd round for Purdue. As we move into the 7th round, it looks like we're going to be able to see the full kit and caboodle on both sides. The full buy is coming in from both of them. Anas looks like he's going to go into the M4 and an op for Shadow Sneak, who's going to be probably paying the mid angle with that. As we can see, it's the current normal setup, as it's looking like for some quick long aggression coming in from the T's. 3 of them are currently pushed in. I don't know if they realize there's one in under. Oh, he's jumping, unable to get the frag. Comrade. Looks like he jumped there when he meant to shoot, but looks like Joma is going to be able to pick up one. He's able to get the second one. Can he get the third, though? He's unable to do that as he's backing up. Kuro able to get one, but Nas getting 2 kills from mid. Oh, my word. It looks like there's only Kuro left in a 1v3 scenario as he has to defend against this CT aggression. Great shooting from Nas, and it was unfortunate to see that Comrade was jumping in pit. It looked like he probably wanted to shoot there, but he must have hit the wrong mouse button, maybe. As we can see, Kuro's looking for anything that he can get, really unable to get anything as he's currently in T-spawn. He has 6,400. He can definitely afford to lose this if he thinks that he can maybe strip 1 or 2 more guns away from the CTs, but the CTs are playing this very passively. They're trying not to give anything away, not trying to get any kills, and it looks like that Kuro is just going to creep on mid and see if he can get something. He might just walk directly into Dana's crosshairs, though, as Shadow is currently playing the mid angle with an op. Kuro's, though, playing it very, very passively, trying to walk through this mid, maybe. It looks like he's probably going to try to go for it, and he walks directly into the op shot of Shadow Sneak and is unable to get the frag. Looking at it, we see that the only person on the T's that don't have any money is one Elect, but it looks like Elect's probably going to get dropped by someone as they have enough money for it, and there we go. As we can see that the utilities on both sides is very high, as we see going into the 8th round, another full buy. The CTs, if they lose this, though, they're not going to have a lot of money, but look at this Kuro coming in very aggressively, able to get the first one, unable to get the second, getting spammed through the smoke as Joma is currently down. It's 4v3 with only 2 people on the A site. This is going to be a hard round for the CTs to deal with. As you can see, they're trying to get some CT aggression, but unable to do so. There's one more sitting in Goose. It looks like that they're going to be trying to spam him down. Daniel is playing this angle very passively, trying his hardest. He's going to try to get the kill. He's able to get the first one. It's a 1v2 scenario. They know exactly where he is. He knows that one's currently in CT and the other one's in long. He saw his head for a hot second. He was unable to get the frag. He gets the next one. He now knows that he's there. And there we go. He gets the first headshot, and oh, he pulls out the grenade. Oh, what a shame. He's unable to get the next kill, almost. We see going into the 9th round, it looks like it's probably going to be another save from the CTs as they're unable to get any kind of economy. Deagle buy coming in, some P250s, some armor for Anos, but other than that, seeing just across the board trying to get enough money for another buy round next round. Looks like they're going to be doing some fast mid aggression though. Anas is going to be hearing this all from the other side, unable to do anything about it. As we can see that they're creeping around the mid and cat area, and it looks like the long players are onto this because the long players just completely sweep through long, but then they left the entire site open and they're unable to really get anywhere. And it looks like they're probably going to have to either save this or try to strip away any guns that they possibly can. As Cyber's able to get the first one, and Josh is currently sitting in long. It looks like it's going to be a hard thing to get, but look at this. Shadow is able to get the first one, and he hears this coming, and he's a quick headshot. Overall, a decent save round as they're able to get 2 guns away from the T's. They're going to be moving into the next round. It looks like Kuro is going to drop that op over, and they're going to be able to have an op only on the T side, so no op for Shadow Sneak today. And we're going to see a full buy coming in. And look at this. It looks like they're going to their favorite spot, long. As currently 3 players are barreling towards it. One's currently playing car. They flash it in. They know that they've loved to play this long site, and they're going to try to do this molly to try to get the car guy off position. It looks like it's going to work. He's going to have to go. He has to go. And he gets caught out of position and flashed to all get out. And then as you can see, we have all of the T's currently pushing through long. Joma is unable to get a kill as he gets headshotted too. And this is looking like more and more like a buy round, more like a save round. Comrade is taken out of position. They know that he's there. They're going to have to try to spam him. Oh, it looks like they didn't know he was there. It's a 1v3 scenario. As he's unable to get the next one, though, it looks like it's going to be the 6th round for Purdue. Currently 6 rounds on the board for Purdue and 4 for Buckeye Gaming Collective. As we can see, Buckeye Gaming is forced to yet again save. They've really been unable to get any kind of economy going as they've been beaten every other round, basically. We see just a single flash. Oh, a Nos taken off through the door, unable to really keep his full health as Cyber is going quick into the B, it looks like. It looks like they're finally going to do a B rush. This is the first time we're really seeing anything on the B side. Look at that. Dana with the first kill is able to get a quick headshot onto him. They're currently trying to fight this, but they're currently in a... 2 players on the T side are already down to 21 health. This is actually winnable. We see the bomb goes down, and 2 players are still extremely low. Wow, look at that. Kuro with another... We currently have 2 players under 25 health, so that's a one-shot for anybody with a deagle. And then the other one is at full health. Nusti is going to try his hardest to hold on to this round. But look, Dana is able to get the first one. They now know that he's boosted up. They're able to take him on a 1v1. He's unable to get the first one. He gets headshotted. They know the last one's in back sight. They're going to try to go for it. They have an AK now, and they're able to spray down. 12 seconds on the bomb, and they have the defuse. A beautiful retake scenario. Nice 2 kills from Dana and another 2 from Joma. Comrade with 1 as well. That was not supposed to go in the way of the CTs, but they were able to pull it through. And now, look, the economy on them is decent enough. They now have an op again, so they don't have to buy an op. And looks like they're probably going to have enough for the next round if they lose this one. So overall, an amazing round from the CTs as we see a 5th round going on the board for Buckeye Gaming Collective. We do see that the buy is going to come in, and if you look at the economy on the T side, there's not a lot of money left after they bought this. So they're going to be at a bit of a problems if they end up losing this. They might have to go for an eco or 2, and if they lose again and again, they might even still have more problems. Taking a look at the kill feed, we see Joma with currently 12 kills, Dana with 9, Decapitators Aranos with 6, Daniel with 4, and Comrade with 3. On the other side, we have Elect at 10, and then Cyber at 8. Nusti and Uakai Kawai are at 6, and Kuro at 5. Overall, great Counter-Strike coming on right now. As you can see, they're going back to this long. This long has worked time and time again for them. It is their bread and butter. As you can currently see, they have 5 players positioned near the long area as they look like they're going to try to do another long take. The CTs at this point probably know very well what's going on here. As you can see, it looks like they're already geared up, knowing that there's going to be some kind of long take. Anas is already moving from the B site over to look at the mid. As all 5 Ts are currently situated at long, they are going to have to defend. But look at this. It looks like that they're rotating back. Maybe they decided that they're going to take this somewhere else. Maybe they're just going to send one guy up and make him think it's long, but then actually, take it B or something like that. And look, they're currently rotating to T spawn. As Kuro is the only one currently in this long area, they might be played, and they think that it is long. Look at this. There's currently one guy on Cat. Kuro with a second kill. Beautiful shots coming in from Kuro. As the Ts are currently pushing in through mid, they don't realize it. Decapitator are able to get the first one. Nusti is able to get one in long, though, and now they know they have full A and B control, with the 2 CTs currently situated in their spawn. It's currently a 2v3. They don't know which bomb site's going on, as Dana is currently not seeing the other player that's currently on Cat. Are they going to realize it? He's able to get the quick headshot with the deagle on that. Wow. Beautiful shots coming in from Dana today. Is currently sitting at 27 health, currently sitting in there. Anas is quick on this. He knows that there's going to be one sitting in that cubby. I think he saw it. He's able to get him out. And look at that. They're able to get the full health player. The last one is currently at 27 health. They know where he is now. Back sight. Do they know that he's at such low health? I don't know if he does. Dana has the op out. It looks like he's going to go for it. And look at this. Is able to get the final kill at 27 health. A beautiful round coming in from Purdue. They just were able to take so much map control versus the CTs. They were able to fake them on long, and then the remaining 2 players for the CT side were left scrambling, trying to figure out what exactly happened. So we see more long aggression yet again coming in from the Ts, and we see a flash coming in from the CTs to try to stop this, but it looks like they're going full steam ahead, no stopping. As we see 4 CTs, and then look at that. Is able to get the first kill on the entry on the long. Comrade is able to strip an AK away, though. It looks like he's able to keep that for later, as they are giving up basically all of A control, and currently only 2 CTs left. Maybe they try to take a gun from this. They're going to hear the shots as, wow, look at that. Currently 2 health on Cyber, and Dana is left to try to save this AK that he knows is over here on Cat. They know, though. Look at this. They see one Cat, and is able to get another kill. Nice 4K coming out from Uwu. As we move into the 14th round, it looks like they're going to be able to have a full buy with Shadow on the op. And then they go from there. We're moving into some of the last rounds of the half, and then we'll see what Purdue can do on their CT side. As we can see, Kuro and them are going down mid currently. They've smoked off Cat, and they're able to get the Cat player. Comrade is caught out of position. Daniel is also getting caught, and now they make a full run towards the Cat. But look at that. Joma is also getting taken down. It's now a 2v4 scenario, and the CTs on the B side of the map are currently wondering what happened. It's going to be a hard thing for them to save, and as we can see, Dana gets the special animation, and he goes into the tunnels area trying to make sure that they can try to save these ops to the next round. Looking at the money on the CT side, though, there's not a lot of money to buy around this. Currently only $450 on Daniel and $1,700 on Joma. Only $100 as well on Comrade. They're not going to have enough money to buy around this op. And these 2 ops are really going to be the only 2 guns that they're going to be able to go for. They force for the next round, and it looks like they're going to go hunting here, as there's 10 seconds still on the bomb. They're going to smoke it. Decapitator's going to hear this, and it looks like they're going to be able to take the first op from them, and Kuro looks like he's going to want to keep that op for himself, as Dana's trying to save it in tons. Is he able to do it? And it looks like he is. So actually, it does look like they're at a decent amount of money. Shadow's able to drop an M4. It looks like they're going to force this. As you can see, they're able to get a decent amount, just no armor really. And other than that, it's going to look like it's going to be a full buy. Ooh, but Dana gets tagged through the door, unfortunately, by the opponent's opper. As we see more of a slower approach coming off of the T's. And Dana able to get one frag though on the mid side. There's currently 2 in lower. It looks like they might try to push this though, as they know that the Opera is clearly putting the angle. They're going to try to call the mid to B. Dana's able to get behind and get a incendiary down, and they are forced to wait until that incendiary goes away. Looks like they're going to be able to go into cat uncontested, taking their time, making sure they're nice and slow, clearing out all their corners. There's 2 people situated on the A with 1 on long, and it looks like they're going to be doing an A split with the remaining 4 members. He's unable to get the frag. They're going to call that there's 1 cat. Daniel able to get a quick turnaround as Comrade has to try to get this last guy on cat. He's able to do so. It's a 2v3 scenario as Comrade gets another kill. It's now left to the Opper on long. Do they know that he is an op? I think they do. And this looks like it's going to be a round for the CTs as the Opera is able to get the 1 kill. It's a 2v1 scenario as Kuro is trying to make his way down mid to B maybe. Yeah, it does look like he has the op in hand that he's going to try to make it to B as quickly as he can. Kermit is playing around with the smoke, but they're giving him the B site uncontested, really. As you can see, Kuro still has a grenade and a Molotov. He's able to hold off these Ts with decent utility. They have a smoke to try to take him off, and Kuro is currently situated on the... Ooh, he's able to get the first one, but Dana is able to trade it out. It was almost a 2v1 clutch coming in from Kuro, but Dana, with the quick op shots, is able to get the kill. Shadow Sneak is currently at 13 kills on the CT side. As we can see, it is a 6-9 half now for Buckeye Gaming Collective and Purdue. We're going to switch sides and see what both teams can do on their reverse sides. As we can see, it looks like they are getting the full smoke, grenade, and flashbang coming in from Daniel, and what looks like it's going to be a B rush. Oh man, it is a classic B rush coming in from the T's. As we can see, Dana is currently barreling in and going to be trying to entry there. There's 2 players currently taking it. Elect able to get the first kill. Comrade is able to trade though. There's currently 1 sitting in back of sight. They're able to get him down. It is a 3v4 scenario as they're able to smoke the door and get this bomb planted. And now a 2v4 scenario as Daniel is able to shoot one through the smoke. Kuro and Nusti are left in a 2v4 scenario. As we can see that the T's are able to take a defensive position, they're going to have to hold. They know that there's at least 1 coming in there as he heard the footsteps, and it looks like Kuro is going to jump into it. He's able to get the first frag on him. Daniel is currently very low, and Joma and Comrade are also, but they're able to get the both frags. Comrade with a 3-piece is able to take this round from Purdue and take the first round on their T side. Great stuff coming in from the T's as we saw a classic B rush coming on Dust 2. We saw with those new doorways, though, that the CTs were able to take some nice shots on them. As we can see, Comrade is currently scoping down mid. He sees nobody cross. They are all barreling towards long with grenades. They're going to find no target, though, as the T's are currently rushing into the B site. Great call coming in from the T's as they're able to quickly deduce that there is nobody on that side of the map. It looks like they're going to try to take this. Comrade is able to get the first kill, and then he goes and sees that there's several coming in through mid. Looks like he's going to get tagged down, but look at that. Another headshot coming in. He's able to tag 1 more before going down. And look at where the T's are right now. The T's are able to take a lot of map control right now as they know that the CTs have nothing to come into this round with. They currently have a scout on Nusti, but other than that, there is nothing for them. They're going to just play passive angles, and they're going to try to be as efficient as possible and try not to lose any of their guns. Looks like they're going to take a little bit of an aim duel as Uakai. Looks like they might be able to get the one. He's flashed, currently unable to see, and it looks like everything but the scout was saved. So they're able to save a scout for the next round as we see the full buy coming in from the CTs. That one was a freebie. Let's see what they're able to do on a full buy. Currently still on Mac 10. Nope, never mind. He traded it for an op now. And he's going to watch the cross. He sees nothing because they smoked the door. And a pretty standard 2 players on the long side. They now know that there was 1 there. Ooh, was able to get the first kill. Currently tagged down to 20 health, though. So they know that there was some A aggression. And it looks like they're going to back away from that. Reassess, maybe take some time. Looks like there's one player currently going to the Tons area. One more is looking at mid and the long aggression. Just trying to slow down the round and try to find as many openings as they can to get onto a site. See a pretty standard hold right now as everyone's just kind of staying stationary, waiting for something to happen really on the map. As we see, the T's are currently just situated in that mid area, trying to take all that mid presence. Looks like they see the one in mid. Comrade is unable to get the kill at 3 health. The Elect is also now down to 19 as well. 2 very low players on both bomb sites as we see they're going to look at that cat. Try to go cat. There are currently 3 CTs though holding the A bomb site. As we see, Dana's unable to get the first one. He knows the one's ramped now. Nusi is able to get the first kill with the scout. Kuro is currently trying to spam, and Daniel gets the first one on long area. As we see, Anas is currently trying to get the guy off of sight, but one is currently coming from the CT. Elect able to get the first kill on the guy on cat, and they're currently scrunched in the site as Comrade is trying to barrel in as fast as he can. Cyber is the only one left now, and he's in CT, but he just dropped the bomb, and Comrade kills himself with his molly. Oh, a horrible situation to be in as a Summit 1G happens. What an unfortunate turn of events. It looked like it was a promising 2v1, but they were unable to do anything about that CT player. Comrade could not bear the thought of Cyber taking another kill, so he decided to take his own life instead. As we can see, there's currently some Tons presence right now as we see a light buy coming in from the T side. 10 rounds on the board for Purdue and 8 rounds for Scarlet on the first map of Dust 2. Not a lot of utility. It looks like just a smoke. Maybe they're trying to go for a mid to B or some other maybe cat play, as we see 3 CTs on the A side of things and 2 on the B. Fairly standard setup. It looks like they're just content with playing down the clock and making these CTs second guess themselves, see what's going on. Looks like he's going to throw that mid to B smoke, as we can see that all 5 Ts are currently situated in the B area. Elect able to get the 2 kills going into the mid area. Elect only down to 4 health now as Cyber's able to get the first one. It looks like it's having some trouble, and Comrade able to get the first on the site. They might be able to get the bomb down. It's going to be hard though, as he's not planning for safe. He's planning for the really open spot. Daniel's able to get one more before going down. 3 CTs were able to survive, which means that they're definitely going to have a full buy coming in from both sides. Maybe not an op, but definitely enough utility for everything, as we see both sides are currently gearing up for. And look at this. All 5 players are currently running towards the long angle. They're getting flashed out of position. They're going to see this. They're currently getting flashed so much, and they're unable to get a kill as the 2 long players are just able to gun them down. Comrade is left in a 1v5 scenario as he... Wow, that Cyber getting caught out of position. I don't know if you realized that there wasn't one more long or what, but that was just very interesting. As Comrade is unable to get the last kill on Illicit, it's going to be a 12th round on the board for Purdue as we move into the 21st round of the game. They only have 2,400. I don't think they're going to try to force here, which means Purdue is almost guaranteed a 13th round on the board for themselves. As you can see, the T's really only P250s and Deagles, a smoke on Jomod, probably to get that cat, as they look like they're going to try to do a cat's aggression. There's one CT currently pretty far up on cat. Is he going to be able to get gunned down? It looks like they think it might be mid though, but look at this. He's playing the smoke perfectly, unable to get the kill, and Nos through the smoke gets one. But it's currently a 2v4 scenario to make that a 1v4 scenario, as Anas is currently getting gunned down by all 4 members of the CT side. He's able to get one more for his, for him, but overall it was a very good round from Purdue, as we see a 13th on the board. This is really one of the last rounds that we're going to be able to see. If BGC is unable to get this round here, it's looking likely that it's going to be a 15th round. I don't know what that was. It looked like Elect just bought a FAMAS for some reason. I don't know if that was a misbuy, but that could have dire consequences if they are unable to take this round, as he just basically wasted $2,300. Very interesting stuff going on right now on the CTs. As we can see, we're just looking for any kind of long aggression from the T side, as 3 players are currently situated in that mid area with 1 on the top mid. Comrade taking a little bit of damage from a grenade. And we see Kuro is currently trying to get as much information as he can on Cat. I don't know if they're going to be expecting this, though. 3 players currently situated on the T side are looking in that mid area, as Kuro is playing a very close angle on Cat. The CTs are very aggressive right now on that mid, as the CTs are looking to maybe peek this as well. It could be their downfall if they try to peek this. He flashes through. Nusti is able to get the first one with Kuro in a very close, and that is 2 kills. It is looking dire for the T's as Joma is getting taken down in long. It is currently a 1v4 scenario for Daniel. He's going to get mollied off here. He's going to try to go for it, but is able to get the kill, and that is a 14th on the board for Purdue. Not a lot of money currently coming out, but odds are they're probably going to try to force it up from the T side to try to get a win here instead of a tie. We see some Deagles, some CZs. No, it looks like they're going to keep their money high. So that means that they're going to try to probably go for the tie here. But it's going to be an uphill battle, as they are currently down 6 consecutive rounds from the T side. As they are currently barreling towards B, they're currently getting gunned down by the superior weapons. And look at that cleanup. 4 kills on the board for Cyber, 1 for Elect. And the 15th is on the board for Purdue. We're going to be able to see a full buy coming in from the T side. However, it's going to be very hard to come back from this, as Kuro has been turning up on the second half along with Nusti. It is just not looking great for the T side of BGC. They have to take 7 consecutive rounds if they want to win this thing. And it looks like Anas is going to try to get the first one. Comrade is able to get a kill finally, as we see Elect is currently trying to take any kind of mid control that they can. Kuro is just spamming through the smoke, unable to get a frag, and it looks like they're going to try to take this mid to B perhaps, as Uwu is getting a kill from long. It brings it back into a 4v4 with a lot of control, map control coming in from the CT sides. But look at this. They've basically given the entire B site for free, as Elect gets killed and Nusi is the only one able to defend on this side. It looks like he's going to try to wait for the cross, but no one is currently crossing. They're going to try to smoke it. Yep, there we go. And we see one is currently playing on top to wait for the retake. And they're going to go for this. They have plenty of money. They are 100% going to go for this 3v3. Daniel is currently down to 4 health. As we see the CTs. Daniel able to get a kill through the smoke, though, as I say it. And Kuro is just spamming through the smoke. Unable to get the kill. Ooh is able to get 1, though. And it's currently a 1v2 scenario for the Decapitator. Decapitator's looking towards window. He's able to get the first one. He knows the last one's coming in through the... And he gets the frag. Beautiful shots coming in from Decapitator. Wow, what a kill to keep BGC alive in this map. We see a 9th on the board now for BGC. And the CTs are able to buy the whole kit and caboodle with money to spare. Their economy is just so good right now. They are unable to really make a dent in their economy. So we can see it looks like they're going to keep trying to go to this B area as it worked before. Cyber is currently pushed up pretty far in the area. Looks like Joma is able to get some kind of mid control, but overall, just some standard stuff going on from the CTs, as we see a lot of mid control and the long players all the way up in dumpster. That's going to be a hard position to be able to take out if they decide to go long, and it looks like the bomb is currently gearing up to go there. There's one player also pushed up pretty far on the Cat side, and look at that. Daniel and Joma are currently sitting at 11 and 14 health apiece. This is looking like it might be the beginning of the end as Uwu is able to get the first one and the second one on the people on long. It's currently a 3v5 scenario with two of them at less than 15 health. Joma is trying to get the shoulder peek. He now knows one CT. They're going to try to push in on this. There's two now CT in one car, but look at this gun down, and Daniel is left on a 1v4 scenario, but he's going to walk directly into Uwu's sights, and that's the first map for Purdue. See a 16-9 scoreline on the first map of the day, and we see Purdue take their first map against BGC. Overall, some high-level Counter-Strike coming on right now in this collegiate event, as we see the next map that we're going to be playing is Mirage. They're going to be trying to get set up with that, and we will be trying to give you more information as we can get it. We look on the scoreline, we see Kuro at 27 kills, so close to hitting that 30 bomb. We see Uwu at 22. And then, yeah. Looks like we are going to be going to Mirage, though, for our next map. Mirage was the only map of the season so far that Purdue has lost to. They lost to the team up there, dare I say, Michigan. They lost 14-16 to them, as we see a 1-0 scoreline for the match. This is week 3 of our CSL score. And we see them go to map 2. I believe that this map is the pick of Buckeye Gaming. So they're gonna, or sorry, Purdue. So Buckeye Gaming is gonna be able to decide which side that they want to play on. And then we will go and from there. If we go into a map 3, looks like the choices were between Train, Overpass, and Vertigo. So it's one of those 3 maps that our third map will be if Buckeye is able to get to another game. But they are currently working on the back foot as Purdue is able to take a convincing CT side against Buckeye Gaming. They were able to hold Dust 2 very well. We saw some amazing stuff coming on from the long area as they lost first 2 rounds coming into that, but then were able to win 7 consecutive rounds to take the victory against Buckeye Gaming Collective. We see from the previous, we're seeing them all get onto them, and here we go. We're on to the first round of the match. And here we go into the knife round. The knife round doesn't actually mean anything, as the sides have already been decided as per CSL guidelines. This is more of just a formality, as we see both sides currently just killing each other, as a Buckeye Gaming Collective is able to take the first choice for their opponent's map pick. It looks like they are going to decide right now which one they're going to go for. But we're currently waiting for them to decide which of their map picks they want. Whether they want to start on T side or CT side, we will see. If I were to hazard a guess, I'd say they're probably going to decide to stay. But it looks like there is some deliberation coming on right now from the Buckeye Gaming Collectives, as they do not know which side that they particularly want to start on. And it looks like they are going to want to stay. So we're going to see a CT side again coming in from the first half of the Buckeye Gaming Collective versus Purdue. Purdue is currently up a game. They were able to beat Buckeye Gaming Collective 16-9 on Dust 2, which is Buckeye Gaming's pick. And now, as we move into the second map, there's currently a lot of slack that has to be given, a lot of catch-up for Buckeye Gaming Collective as we move into the first round. We see all 5 players of the T's are moving onto the palace and main positions of A as they explode onto the site. Joma is unable to contain them. All CTs are left alive, but it looks like they're going to have to try to retake this. They're currently getting caught on each other, but he's able to get the headshot. 3 people currently on the CT's side against the 5. Now Kuro with another kill. It's currently a 2v5 scenario as the T's are just moving in a complete coordination with each other. As Daniel gets dinked down, it's looking less and less likely, and they're unable to get a kill. 5 T's living on the side of Purdue as we move into the second round. It looks like it's going to be a full buy. We see an AK on Cyber and Uug and Kuro having AKs with Elect and Nusti with a MAC-10 and a full save coming in from the CT side. This looks like it's just going to be a cleanup on them. It's looking like they're going to be playing some default positions though, as we see Cyber and the rest of the T's are moving into that mid position, trying to take that mid control. Josh is going to hear all of this, but it's going to be really hard for him to clear it out as he's unable to get a kill. They're able to strip one gun from Uwu. Comrade, Decapitator, and Daniel are still currently alive. It's a 3v4 scenario as Decapitator takes that jungle position. I don't know if they're going to be expecting the guy in jungle. Daniel is currently trying to get the guy, but is unable to. It is a 2v4 scenario. Comrade already tagged down to 37 health. Decapitator is trying to get that kill, but Kuro is going to be able to take him out. And the last guy on Cat gets the first kill, but Nusti through the smoke is able to kill Comrade as we see a second round on the board for Purdue. That one was a bit of a freebie as we see they are currently moving into the third round, and it is a full buy coming in from the CTs. Looks like the utility is going to be good, and we're going to see a lot of nades on both sides. But it looks like all 5 players are gunning towards that B, and they're going to be met with 2 CTs. It looks like they're going to have some stuff on the other side. They're able to get 2 frags. Decapitator with a double kill. 3 players currently trying to scramble on the T side to try to take this, but Kuro is able to get one, but they get mollied off by their own teammate by a missed molly. That was an unfortunate turn of events for them. It is a 3v4 scenario, and they are just, there's no map control from them. They all know that they're currently in that position, and it looks like they're still going to try to go on this B site, regardless of the fact that there is 4 players on Buckeye Gaming Collective. Cyber is taking the lower position. I don't know if he realizes there's one on Cat. Comrade is able to take one on the B site as the last 2 T's are sitting in the position, and Shadow is able to call out to the team that they are there, is unable to get the frag, but is a 2v3 scenario. Make that a 1v3 scenario as Nusi is on less health, and Joma able to get his first 2 kills against the T's, and picks up the first round for Buckeye Gaming Collective. We see a 4th round now as the T's are able to force buy. Not a lot of utility coming in. Kuro has to stick with a scout and Uwu with a Galil, but they're going to try to glue this one together. As we see that they are spread out, there is no particular side that they are, but Kuro is already tagged up by Dana, and Dana is also tagged up by Kuro. Looks like they hit each other. Cyber is currently trying to move into this main position. He's trying to take all the kind of main presence that he can. He's able to clear a lot of stuff, but Daniel's playing under that palace position. Is he going to clear him out? It looks like Cyber's able to see him, and Cyber's able to get the headshot. Daniel did not see that one coming as Dana also gets hit with a kit death. It's a 3v5 scenario for the CTs as Comrade is able to pull it back into a 3v4. Decapitators goes down. Joma tries to get a second, is unable to, but Joma, through the spam, is able to get another one. We see a 2v2 scenario with the bomb down, Comrade and Joma versus Cyber and Kuro, as Kuro is able to get somebody on the position, and it looks like Joma is able to get one more. He knows that the last one's in the CT area as the bomb is planted for him, but it looks like with not a lot of time left, he's going to try to go for it. Cyber is playing this angle perfectly as Joma is unable to really get this kill without committing to this bomb. He has a 5-second defuse. He has to go quick. Cyber's going to peek this, and he's going to die. Yeah, he's going to get taken out of position there as Cyber is able to get the clutch versus Joma. Beautiful stuff coming on from Purdue T side as we see another save coming in for the side of the CT. A deagle coming in for Decapitator, a few deagles, and a grenade for Daniel. But other than that, it looks like they are going to be sprinting towards the A site. Those T's sure do love that B site. But look at that, Cyber taking a chunk of damage from that grenade. A good investment from them. But overall, it's looking like it's probably going to go in the way of Purdue as they have more utility. We say they've taken the majority of the map control, as there's currently one person playing head glitch on the connector to try to get a kill, is unable to elect getting the headshot on him. And they know that the last player was playing CT, so they're able to just spam him, and they get the bomb down, and it's not looking too good for Anas to save anything here. He's just really looking for exits here. He's able to spam down one. Look at that. Beautiful shots coming in from Anas. I don't know if he realizes that there's another one boosted up on the Tico as Kuro gets the headshot. 4 rounds on the board for Purdue. As we move into the 6th round, though, it looks like the CTs are going to be able to buy again. And as we can see, the Ts are not going to have an op by the looks of things, as all of them are currently sitting at AKs. A lot of money currently, lost on the T side. Not a lot of an economy on either side, as both are currently trying to just get as much as they can. The CT in mid was able to spot out the 2 players that were trying to aggress through mid. So we see Dana is able to get spammed down by Elect, and Nusty though is getting followed up, and Uwu is able to get one on Comrade. So it's a 3v4 scenario as Decapitators is moving away to try to get more a position, as he's unable to get a kill. They get the B site, what looks like for free. One person currently sitting there, Elect, just going through that window, but unable to get the frag. There's 2 players currently trying to get this round, but Joma with no bullets has to reload, and he's going to get mollied out here, and he dies to that molly. We're going to probably see the save coming in from Daniel, and there he is in the palace area. They're not going to be able to hunt him down, so it looks like he's going to be able to save this coming into the next round, but there's not a lot of money on the CTs to buy around this. So if we look at the score line here, it's going to be a 5th round coming in for Purdue versus BGC only getting 1. Cyber at 7 kills, Kuro at 5, Elect at 6, Nisty and Uwu are currently sitting at 4 apiece, with Joma at 7 on the CT side, Decapitator at 4, Comrade at 3, and Daniel and Shadow Sneak at 1. So we look at the 6th round here, 7th round, sorry. We don't see much money coming in from both sides, but it looks like they're going to try to buy around this AK. As we see some deagles, some armor, enough money though to buy into the next round. And we see Cyber taking that main position that he loves so much. As Dana is trying to take that mid presence. He's unable to get anything of it though. He's going to go into under. I don't know if they realize that this currently is a lot of angles, but look, Nisty is able to take him out. He only had a USPS, so wasn't able to do much with that. We can see Anas is getting mollied out of his position again and again. He has to keep retreating into the forest position. As Daniel gets taken out by Cyber, it's currently a 3v5 scenario. The AK was taken away as Nisty gets another kill on Decapitators. It's a 2v5 with only deagles on the CT side. Looks like another 6th round coming on the board as Joma gets taken off by Nisty, and Comrade is the only one left on the position, and he gets taken out as well. Beautiful 4-piece coming in from Nisty as we see a 6th round on the board for Purdue's T side. Not too much in the way of economy left on the CTs, only left with pennies at this point, $500, $600, about only $50 on Decapitators and Comrade as they keep getting killed again and again. They're unable to build up any kind of economy, so they're really just left in this unfortunate scenario. As we can see, currently they're taking a lot of mid presence on the T side. We see Uwu is looking into that connector area with Nisty trying to creep around in that underpass. There's currently one person sitting in that cap position. They are going to be flashed out as he has to go back. So Nisty is currently trying to look to see if there's anybody in that jungle area that wants to take a peek, but no one's there. Looks like Daniel's able to get the first frag on the guy on mid. With Decapitator getting a second one, Uwu is unable to get the kill onto Comrade as Comrade takes a kill, and it's a 2v4 scenario with the other 2 Ts. Now make that a 2v3 scenario as Nisty is able to pull 1 kill back. they make it towards the connector area. Daniel's onto this though, as we see one person all the way in that back palace area. It's going to be hard for them to take this guy out. I don't know if they realize just how far back he is. They're going to maybe try to take this palace, but they're unable to really clear him unless they get the hard peek. As we see, they're trying their hardest. They're going to go through jungle, it looks like. Maybe they're trying for a bit of a wrap here. It's possible. With only 29 seconds on the board, there's currently one player only on that B site, as it looks like they are making their way towards the position, and they're able to spot him out. Comrade with the first kill is able to get the first one, but unable to get the second one. Currently a 2v1 scenario, as Kuro is able to get the bomb down. With 78 points of health, he now has a Molotov too. He's able to molly them off of the bomb. Both CTs have a kit. He's currently sitting in that truck position. Daniel is trying to clear out as many possible angles as he possibly can. With 78 points of health, that grenade is really not going to be able to do much. It looks like they might try to molly off this truck position. Hopefully they try to use all of their... Well, but it looks like they're trying to go... They hear him in car, but look at this. He accidentally takes off the scope for him. Kuro is able to get the first frag, and then he gets the second one. A beautiful 1v3 clutch coming in from Kuro as the 7th round for Purdue is on the board. That was a crucial round for Kuro to win, and it looks like that the CTs are probably going to go for a force here with some deagles. Yeah, it looks like some deagles, some armor coming in, and not too much in terms of utility, as Cyber is looking to just barrel towards that main area again and try to bully the CTs. But Joma is able to get the first frag. A nice Huandi coming in on to Cyber. That is an AK down for them, as he sees one in Palace. Ooh is able to get the refrag, as Nusty is coming in as well. Ooh with the second one. And then Nusty is taking in that position. He's able to get the frag. Elect with another double kill. Comrade is able to take it back though, as one more is currently sitting on that triple area. I don't know if he realizes he's so pushed back. He's able to get flashed out, but other than that, he's getting boosted on the box. I don't know if he realizes this. He's able to get a nice headshot into an elect, but Kuro is able to take his 3rd kill on the round. It looks like Kuro has really been a vital person on this team, as we see an 8th round coming on for the Purdue esports. Very consistent kills on the T side of things, as all of them look like they are in full gear. Looks like there are 2 T's currently sitting in that area, as Joma is able to get 2. The Decapitator and Joma able to get 2 of the kills. They see one's now in Palace. It's a 3v5 scenario. Nisty is trying to get a smoke off to try to see if he can run through that, but Daniel is keen on this. It looks like he's going to try to go, and look at that, through the smoke. He's trying to get, but Decapitators gets him. They know that Cyber loves to play this ramp area, so he knows, but the bomb is currently all the way getting rushed through to B, as Cyber is able to get behind him. I don't know if they realize this. He's going to be able to get the backstab. Cyber is currently on the site, but look at this. Kuro is able to get the kill, but Comrade is able to get a crucial kill, as Cyber is left on a 1v2 scenario, as he's able to take off Joma. He has 47 seconds to play with. He has all the money in the world, so he has to go for this, really. We see 1T currently situated in the apps position, and the other one is in bench. He's going to try to smoke off bench, but the one in apps is going to try to get the kill, is unable to. As we can see, he's getting tagged a little bit more. He's down to 60 health. They really shouldn't peek this, as he has a Molotov to get him off, but Decapitator able to do his job and get the kill. And we see a 2nd round finally on the board for Buckeye Gaming. As this is a crucial game for them, as if they lose this, there's no game 3 for them to come back on. They need to get more rounds on their CT side, so that Purdue is unable to get too many rounds in a row, that they're just able to win this best of 3 in 2 maps. We see more mid presence coming in, as Ooh is trying to spam through the smoke. Decapitators is keen on this. He's trying to take that smoke, but he currently sees one. He knows that one's there. He spams through it, but is unable to get the kill. He gets a grenade, a little bit of damage on Elect. No op yet on the CT side, though, as Dana is currently stuck with an M4A1S. A lot of mid presence though coming in right now for the T side as Dana is about to get overrun here. They know what's going on. A bad smoke though. That might be unfortunate for them as they see Dana is able to get one kill. Ooh, though, is able to refrag on the guy. Elect able to take this position. I don't know if they realize it, but yeah, Elect is able to get the kill through the smoke as he jumps down. I don't know if Comrade sees this. He's able to get the frag, but for a second there, he didn't realize as the bomb is currently being taken towards A. Decapitators is going to go through this murder hole, but is unable to get anything from it as Kuro is able to get a headshot on him. 11 kills on the board for Kuro and 9 rounds on the board for Purdue. We see what looks to be like a deagle buy coming in for the CT side again. More mid presence coming in from the T side, with Nusti currently taking that main presence. Cyber gets spammed through the smoke. Just a little bit of damage though, nothing too crazy. Still at 98 health. As Nusti is able to get the first kill, Ooh is able to get the second, and Daniel is able to take it back with one more, but Nusti with another headshot. Only 2 CTs remaining against the 4, and Kuro is able to catch Shadow Sneak out of position. Comrade is able to get one frag, but it looks like he's probably going to get spammed down here, and he is. Nusti with another. That's a 3-piece coming in for Nusti. Coming into the 13th round here. There's not too many rounds left as we see an op finally coming out for Daniel. And we see more main presence from Cyber. They are finally able to take him out as Joma gets 2 kills with the AUG down mid. That is crucial kills that were needed to try to get this round back and try to get the tempo in the form of the CTs. But Cyber is able to push into that main area and able to get a kill. They have a lot of A control. As you can see, the bomb is currently getting taken there. Dana is getting mollied out of position. Cyber at only 11 health, though. It's going to be hard for him to clear this angle, as Elect is currently rushing through the connector position. We see all 3 Ts situated around that A site, and the CTs are going to know this. They're going to try to rotate, getting as many bodies as they possibly can. Daniel getting flashed out of his position. He's going to have to try to go big here, as there are 3 CTs. As Elect gets Decapitators, we have 3 Ts currently barreling down on this A position. It looks like they're going to be able to get this bomb uncontested. It is a 3v3 scenario. Shadow Sneak is down to 30 health, with Cyber, Elect, and Nusti all below 60 health. It is possible for them, but it is looking harder and harder as they are able to dig themselves deep into this. Look at this. They're able to get all of this jungle position. Shadow is going to try to get boosted up in this ticket, but he's already in this murder hole, and Elect gets another kill. 2 kills on the board for him as Nusti gets another one, and he's left in a 1v3 scenario, but is unable to do it. A 13th or 11th round on the board in round 13. We only see 2 rounds on the board for BGC Scarlet as Purdue is moving on to an 11-2 scoreline. BGC need to get these last 4 if they want to try to last 3, excuse me, if they want to try to be able to do anything on their T side. If they lose too many on here, they are not going to have enough to really come back at all. As we see more mid aggression, Uwu and Cyber able to get 2 kills on them. It is already a 3v5 scenario as we move into the 14th round, with Nusti able to get Decapitators from the lower position. They now know that Daniel and Comrade usually play this position on A and B, so they're really able to go wherever they want, and they're going to be able to do it as Daniel gets killed by Nusti. Comrade is the only one left, and they are going hunty. They are thirsty as Cyber gets it on the board. 12-2 scoreline for Purdue as we see a final round and a desperate force buy coming in for the CTs. If they are unable to get this round, it is going to be hard for them to come back at all. They are. If it is a 13-2 scoreline and it looks like they are just going to rush B as fast as they can, no one can stop them. Nusty is able to get through the wall. Comrade is trying to play close, but he gets flashed out. Decapitator able to get one, but unable to get the second. Comrade still playing in that position is unable to get it. It's now a 3v3 scenario as they are currently smoked off in market. Dana is trying to wait for this smoke to fade, but they're able to get the bomb plant. They're able to get very good forward positions as on the defense, as Dana is currently caught with another molly and a grenade down to 71 health. He also gets mollied off there, a little bit of nerves. Shadow is able to get the first one. He's looking for the second one. It's a 1v2 scenario as Daniel is able to get the last kill. It is a third round on the board for Buckeye Gaming Collective. A 3-12 scoreline for the second map. We see Purdue taking decisive victories, really making it hard for the CTs to have any kind of economy footing. And we see as we move into the last half, Nusty is currently on top there with Cyber, Kuro, and Elect. And then on the bottom, Joma, Decapitator's Comrade, Shadow Sneak, and Daniel. We see a lot of B presence as Nusty is going to get smoked out. They know that it's B though. Look at all of this rotation already coming in as Cyber gets two crucial frags onto the T. He gets another one. They're unable to stop this man as Nusty gets another one. It is a 1v5 scenario as Cyber gets a 4K onto this first round of the CT side. That was crucial kills coming in from Cyber as we see a 13th round on the board for Purdue, as almost assuredly a 14th coming in with not a lot of money. They weren't able to get the bomb plan. 14 rounds on the board means that they only need 2 more rounds after that, and then we can call this match over with. It's looking more and more likely that they are unable to get this second map, and it looks like we might be seeing a 2-0 match win for Purdue. They're taking a lot of B presence, but currently there's nothing they can really do against these bigger rifles. No one bought into any armor, so P250 on Decapitator and Joma, but other than that, they are currently dealing with very, very little stuff. We see the T's are currently moving into and away from the app's position as Uwu is almost caught somebody out. They're taking a lot of mid presence though as they see Uwu. Comrade able to get the frag. There's currently one in jungle. Nusty gets the kill against them. Gets a second, a headshot. Wow, look at that. Beautiful stuff coming in from Nusty as it's a 2v4 scenario. Cyber is able to get one with his M4 and Kuro is able to sweep up the last one. No bomb plant for the T's as we have the 14th round on the board for Purdue. This is looking dire. They have to win this round if they have any semblance of going into this. It's going to be a full buy coming in. We see AKs on everyone except for Daniel, who has to buy a Galil. And then on the CT side, we see 2 MP9s and a scout coming in. But other than that, we see a lot of utility on both sides. Default 2-on-2 coming in from the CT defense, as Uwu is currently not even playing close to that MP9. He's playing the stairs position with that. Very interesting choice coming in from the CTs. We see just waiting for that smoke to clear. A lot of mid presence. Cyber is already up into that mid presence as we see Decapitator getting mollied off. They know that no one's mid. They're able to just bunker down. He knows that one's there but is unable to get the kill. It's currently a 4v5, but look at this backstab already coming in from Cyber. Cyber's all the way into T-spawn already as Shadow gets a kill through the smoke. Ooh is trying to spam through on the stairs position. I don't know if they realize this, but they're able to get the backstab as Conrad gets the last one. They know that Cyber's behind. Cyber is trying to get it, but now that they know his position there, he's going to have to back away and save this rifle. Beautiful stuff coming in from the T side. They needed this round to stay in, to stay alive, to stay viable, to try to get this map under their belt. Joma kills Decapitators. As we see Cyber is able to kill another person. It's a 1v2 scenario. I don't know if they realized that, but they killed the teammate. Interesting stuff here as Daniel only is able to get armor and a flashbang from that. That was a very unfortunate kill coming in from the T's as the CTs look at Kuro. Kuro has a shotgun, not just any shotgun, he has a Nova. So we see he's playing that under Palace position. He's playing really close, trying to get a kill. I don't know if they're going to be able to clear this shotgun. He's going to probably be good for at least one. He's going to also be able to get a lot of information as he's so close. He's going to be able to really tell them where everyone is. His comrade's able to get the first kill, though. They're going to try to push in on this Kuro, though. Oh, it looked like he was almost able to get it, but Decapitator is able to take him out. There's nobody on this A site now. I don't know if they realize this, but they could just waltz in as the CTs are currently trying to gear up for a retake. Nusty is currently positioned there. They now know that the two are coming in from connector. Daniel is able to get the first one. They should be able to get this bomb down. They see that one more is in the stairs position. It's a 2v3 scenario. Nusty is going through the smoke. Elect is able to get one more. Nusty with another one, and Comrade getting swept up by Nusty. Oh, such an unfortunate series of events as Nusty is able to take out the entirety of the T's. Not a lot of money coming in from the T side now as we move into the 15-4 scoreline. They have to force this one up. They have to go for it. And Daniel's left on an MP5, Joma with a Deagle, Shadow with just a P250, and 2 more AKs on Comrade and Decapitators. They are putting everything they've got into this, and they are going mid with this. They are getting flashed into oblivion. Joma is trying to get any kind of information as he can. Is really unable to. Cyber is playing that cat position so well as Dana gets tagged all the way up to 56 health. He's going to try to get it, but Cyber is able to back away. Ooh, getting 2 more kills. And then Nusty is able to see that there's one more person in that lower position. A lot of mid presence coming in from the CTs as Daniel and Shadow are left in a 2v4 scenario. Daniel is getting pushed up. I don't know if he realizes Kuro is able to get the shotgun kill on him. They now know where he is, and he is unable to get another kill. That is a 16-4 scoreline for Purdue, a 2-0 match victory for them. As we see Nusty on top with Cyber, Kuro, Uwukami, then Elect, and on the T side, it's Comrade, Decapitator, Joma, Shadow Sneak, and Daniel. This is the first defeat for the Buckeye Gaming Collective as BGC moves on to a 2-1 overall. And then for the Purdue, they are moving on to a 3-0 flawless victories coming in from both sides. Next week, both teams will be playing. We will host another team on this Twitch, same time, 3 p.m. Saturday. I have been your caster, Jeremy, or Germs PC. It's been a pleasure talking with you. I hope you guys had a great time, and I will talk to you guys next week.